What's up, guys? So, what do you guys think? Am I overdoing it? Did I overdo it? Not too bad, right? For just coming out of a 2-day no food, no water, dry fast. Only eating once or twice a week. With a lot of intermittent dry fasting. Usually not having my first glass of water till late in the afternoon or the evenings, typically. Does it look like my body is wearing away? Anyhow, man, I'm not even trying to brag with all this. Just trying to kind of show what's possible, right? Because right now, the way things are, I feel like subconsciously we've been fed that we're very weak and that we need a lot of things to support us, to supplement us, you know what I mean? And the truth is, man, we have so many God-given abilities that we have not even tapped into because we have become too focused on external things and external technology, which is great for its purpose, for its purposes. But we have inner technology inside of us, Even medications and drugs are only instructions for your brain to release those specific chemicals. We got a freaking pharmacy up here, guys, and we could learn to release that at will, and I mean, man, you hear the stories, guys, moms picking up a car with one arm to save their babies, people spanking cancer in the butt and all kinds of diseases, and I've been blessed that I never had no serious illnesses, but I had irritable bowel syndrome, I had crazy brain fog, and I had phlegm in my throat for a whole year that was so bad that I couldn't even go to sleep certain nights, because I couldn't breathe. There was so much phlegm in my throat. All these things, just the ones I could remember, my heart skipping beats. I woke up so many times at night, like feeling like I was having a heart attack. And the doctors didn't really have an answer for any of these things for me. So I decided to take health into my own hands, and now I don't live with any of those things, so you're a lot more powerful than you think. You have so much more control than we've been led to believe. We really are, man, infinite beings in so many levels. There's so many things we could do. Some things that I don't even want to really even go over here because it's gonna just go over most people's heads. And the truth is, until you feel it or see it for yourself, it's hard to believe any of these things. And I don't try to convince anybody to believe things just off my word of mouth, you know what I mean? So, but man, just test it out yourself. Don't wait for science to catch up, don't wait for science to prove things. Go out there and do it yourself, man. Be the proof, be the evidence, but just know, it's just, if you sit, it's like a baby. Imagine if a baby was as intelligent as us adults, right? And it fell down 100 times trying to walk. If it knew better, it would have gave up. Little baby just sitting down, smoking cigarettes, 25 years old, and never learned to walk. It's like, nah, man, that's bull, that's BS. I don't believe in that, I tried hundreds of times. It's a scam. That walking stuff is a scam. Luckily, babies don't know any better, so they just keep getting up and trying until they get it. And it's the same with health, man. Like, if you were given a sentence, don't let no doctor sentence you. If you were given a sentence, and that's fine, you can work with the doctor, of course. I'm not, by the way, my dad's a doctor. I'm not knocking doctors at all. What I'm saying is do more than just that, you know what I mean? Like use every tool in the toolbox and do something, because the more you do, the more likely you are to get out of that. But if you just gave up and you're sitting on the couch just waiting for the television to tell you of some new thing that came out that might save you, you're waiting for a savior. And when you're waiting for a savior, when if you don't take that responsibility, it's just you're letting, you're powerless. You're in victim mode. So just go out there, try everything. You know what I mean? What's it gonna hurt? You fall down, you get back up again. You try something else, but and you still have a hope. You'll always have a hope of getting better. But if you don't do anything about it, then you're gonna be in that same predicament. So, and a lot of these things, a lot of these practices, even in health, when it comes to juice fasting, when it comes to just fasting, period. I mean, there's so many benefits, but science is just now catching up, you know? And just because something hasn't been proven scientifically, and by the way, let's put the subject of matter where it belongs, right? It's not that these practices haven't been proven by science. It's that science, as of yet, has not been capable of proving these things. Okay, so there's a difference, or to be more specific, that our current scientific tools that we have available are not able to measure these things as of yet, or just the incentive is in the wrong place, right? Because, you know, let's face it, you know, there's a lot of money to be made in sick care, and when people get better, people do lose money. But we're not trying to, it doesn't matter what externalities, again, don't matter. It's what we do, you know, and we have a lot of power, and a lot of these things have been proven. Actually, to go back to that, I mean, we got Wim Hof, the Iceman, who was injected with an E. coli strand, and the control group all got sick and fever, and he was, you know, he was completely fine. He proved that we can tap into our immune systems, and he's done it under scientific scrutiny with so many universities. And when they said that he was an anomaly, he said, no, anybody could learn this. Got a group of people, trained them in 2 weeks, and they also, none of them went through any fever or anything, while the control group all got sick. They've actually had to rewrite biology textbooks dedicating a whole chapter to this man, because he proved that we can tap into our immune system at will. And that's just one thing, man. There's so many things that we haven't even tapped into. Like, we've only scratched the surface of the power of the human mind. We've only scratched the surface. And the body itself is strong too. It's so strong. So anyhow, just gonna leave you guys at that. Love you. Peace.